the current meta, a Counter-Strike, but we see them do it often, and Jax, he's got to deliver straight away.
Oh, the backward bounce! It's so hard to hit the head. Tessa's good movement inspired by
What?
They're all bouncing. Borup is the only one to fall. This has started fantastically. They could even pivot heaven here. They've got Cadian outside.
These guys are playing a game that just looks so different to what I'm used to, and I'm so excited to see a new brand of Counter-Strike almost. All these quirky little ideas. Now, Hunter, though, seems to be expecting that bit of pressure coming from ramp, already positioning well.
Yeah, they descend to the low side. It's actually Cadian that can be the influence here. If he just chills, he could get a double. Their attention's drawn now. It's the time to strike. He's not good. Nexa is finding just the one. It's Tessus to take over this round. He started with a first onto Heaven. niko exposed. Hunter can totally take this. It's a 1 versus 1 now. Tessus already low. Hunter so precise with his USP. No armor, though. If Tessus can hit that first shot, that's a distinct advantage for the T.
Tessus as well. Proactive in this, right next to the door. Oh! This brand of Counter-Strike from Heroic is something new.
Close Molotov here to flush anybody out. Exactly that.
Yeah, sound cues galore. CTs are in the right place, so there is danger, but it looks like very well aware here from the Ts. Very meticulous in approach. A little bit of threat from Kenny, but other than that, all pretty much well-rounded.
Yeah, that's gone on wonderfully. Bomb Cadian.
Angle, oh, Cadian, please be careful.
Oh dear, this could be a real difficult one to recover from. Not if niko removes the AWP. He has access to lower now, and if he can take that space, it'll have huge benefits to his team in the long run. Tessus, a hard job. He's regrouping up with Borup, maybe even niko responsible for main. Jax has found a ratty little line to catch the cross. Trying to flush out Nexa. He's done well to put some damage on him. God, this is a weird round. This has got some funky Counter-Strike all over the shop. Nexa takes one from the grave. Martyrdom perk. Picks himself up something late. 3v2 though.
The map feels so different when the bomb's the main thing they're fighting over on Warehouse, right? It changes those lines, but Hunter's still keeping his safe. Tessus goes down, trying to consider towards ramp. Is down now.
Right here. There will be a safe plant behind the back of the silo, and niko staying in the decon door, having to deal with this rotation. This frag could be everything right here.
His timing will define his success. 2 of them, if they swing into him, he's got an advantage for the first, and oh, that's neat. That's tidy, and that's the highest rated player of Heroic, showing us exactly why.
The danger man, but all these players in the right place can put those pistols in some really deadly situations. But
Ideally,
surely they know this.
You'd want that contact to be happening at the same time. You can see how impossible that is for Hunter, just as he has to address one side. The other hits him. That's a nice catch. Borup. Oh, Jax maybe wants to play some Counter-Strike here. Fakes it out, picks up the AK. We're gaming.
Yeah, straight into this, and he's even got the follow-up. This is big now. Katie in the 1v1. He's got the job done. This scoreline suddenly is looking a little bit scary. Stop.
Really annoying me. Walking out.
Look how far ahead they get just by the little crowd. They're so ahead of where the CTs think they could be.
Oh,
what?
Good shots.
Told you they're robots.
Yeah. I mean, the mechanics, they're certainly there. And when you've got everybody on form, it's an exciting prospect. This is the most exciting I've seen a Heroic roster in a long time. And his stats never aligned with his prowess in the leadership role.
Yeah. I think it's really nice to see someone put into that spot. We do see a couple of guns going astray. Tessus holds his, and that's about it. Actually gets an AWP for the trouble too, not bad.
Yeah, denying that from Kenny here is going to be very important. We know the max loss bonus is in for those of you who aren't too familiar.
It's basically Valve just constantly trying to
switching. Ooh, pace.
Everything competitive. In comes Tessus. Full flash. That's very powerful. Might have been a team flash even, and it's actually cost them 2, maybe even 3. Not the first round, surely on the back of a team flash and a top hit into pistols. Oh, he was watching Heaven.
We don't love to see that. That's a bit of a problem. Cadian doesn't know where to look. Now he does. Still so paranoid of up top. Jax lets him have his life, but the flank comes in. Nexa's there, and Nexa's good enough for 2. Really well played.
And so does Stown. If they just hit the brakes, this CT aggression is going to be met by the Danes. There's Kenny. This is going all the way down to the wire. We got a 2v2 with 30 seconds. Pressure's on the 2 Danes.
Bomb's not picked up. Oh, and Hunter's right there.
He's got the sound cue. He knows there's one towards T-Vent.
20 seconds left. Hunter notices the bomb is gone. He finds one on the way, and now the 1v1. Tessus hasn't gone for the plant yet. He's holding for a second.
Yeah, 15. Can plant safe. Hunter's just playing the clock perfectly. Softens him up. Starts the slow walk. Right eye peek for him. Tessus the same. It's perfect from Hunter. Honestly flawless. And he picks up 3 in the round.
Jax. First time I've seen that sort of contact. Test is going to lose his head over it. KD might be considering, can I get that gun that was in play? And we're seeing a new look from Kenny too.
Finds his first target, knows there's more. Flash is deployed and another straight past his head. Good movement. They're trying to bait him down. Unfortunately, wasn't anticipating a partner in that ramp room. Jax and Kenny have held them at bay, and the calling from Nexa to turn these last few rounds around, it's been dynamic.
That's even better. And while Nexa is going to finish off Katie in here, no worries whatsoever. And it's a flawless round for G2. Heading open Squeaky. Ooh, I'm not sure that's where that was meant to land.
Lol. Okay, Kenny. All right, mate, he's having a mad one. Does do a little bit of a moonwalk into Tessa's dig, but damage inflicted, bomb planted. If he could just get this AWP frag on Jax closing the gap, leaving the door open is wise with a weapon like that. Cadian trying to catch Amanex rotate.
Oh, the timing on this could be massive. Really well played. He knows the seconds there too. Can't get him, but the info gets called, and Tessa's the shotgun. Pretending to be an AWP at that point. Now the 1v2. Smokes, mollies, whatever they've got, and it's Jax's gun that gets the job done.
Lauren, I have a question for you.
Okay.
And it's about our great friend Alex sitting at the end of the desk there.
Oh no.
Did he actually say lol?
He's by that smoke. It will be checked. He can hear them. He's going for some sort of...
They all just faced.
Yeah, but this flank could be powerful, Lauren.
I'm a little scared of it. The deeper smoke keeps most of them safe, but he does find Borup. Catches him in the heels, and the T's are down to 4. Kenny's on the case, but look how quick they're going. They're really not stopping, so Kenny piles on through, but it's Amanek. And Aim, I feel we haven't said much. Only 4 kills, and he's just got 2 of them.
Yeah, he's just doubled his scoreline at a crucial juncture in the game, and it may even have ramifications for the rest. It's only Cadian now. He can hear them. Trying to hunt down this aggressive and very mobile CT side. Jackson Hunter partnered up. If only it could have been the collateral. Now, for some reason, he's not hunted down. So much damage inflicted, but he lives on. Oh, and he's got another. Kenny fighting him with the USP. This one is going to be an embarrassing way to let it slip away if it does. Amanek fortunately stabilizes. Taking down Stown puts Cadian into a very difficult set of circumstances. Oh. Maybe Hunter's not checking it. Cadian, patience rewarded. He's on for the clutch with no HP though, and Amanek could save G2. 20 seconds. He's not in the biggest rush, but Amanek's angle does see him first. That's the frag, and that's 9-6. Gosh, it's close. Gosh, this game delivers. Is he just going outside Hut?
I think it's heaven.
Amanek with some ridiculously long shots. A P250 upgrade justified. Paying for itself. Down they go, looking to get that bomb down. Next is the bomb planter, Amanek, to corral them into the lower site. Bomb down. Tessis aiming at the head, missing it, and now in support from Nexa. Jax can hunt. Needs a clean one. Last bullet, not going to happen. And it's an upgrade for Jax for this retake. Hunter will be accessing the vents. Down. Oh, the gap. Neither of them saw each other. Nexa is going to be expecting it to be clear. Does lose Cadian in the process, but it's down onto Nexa. Puts Borup in the hunt and does find it. Down to Jax, down to none. Stown and Borup, some of the youngsters really collecting the one-way in secret. Throwing his own smoke. Yeah.
20 seconds here. This is super late in the day.
Bombs in warehouse.
Yeah, what's going on?
They're just going to give him enough rope to hang themselves here.
Oh, hello. Ooh, that death could cost them. That's enough time for Nexa to plant, but Borup on the side with an alligator. Cadian's done enough work, I think. The frag's there. Nexa shouldn't get another. He doesn't. Whew. Right by the skin of their teeth.
How exciting. Oh, Jax. That's, you don't want to double dip on those, do you?
Dangerous.
Yeah, it does. That's
going
to be chunky. It is. It's going to get Amanek. See if we can keep clean stuff. Oh, dearie me. G2 going to be on the guns, but that one's going to sting at one point. But this is different, it feels.
Yeah, and there's going to be blood splatter on the wall there, so Jax is going to know somebody was close. But they're still going.
Oh, lordy. You don't expect the next. You do not expect the next 2. What a horrible surprise.
A taste of their own medicine right back. That is cool.
Oh, next up. Hard play to have, and Stown's got him every day of the week, and it feels like we barely got to see much of this.
So far, you're on the default lobby hold. Amanek doing a bit of aggressive move. He's going to be killed by Niko, and we are into the round. Nexa flirting. Borup pushing. Looks like he could get the trade. Does so neatly. Cadian's already filled the feed, and that, my friends, is the end of the half-buy from G2.
This is too easy right now for Heroic. They're prepared for everything right here. That change up in their setup, the fact that he had the AUG.
No secret of this rotate. Tessus will hear that. And Kenny, wow, a man possessed, it seems. Charging to take all of this control. He's making no secret about any of this. Loud, proud, large and in charge. Not gone well for Kenny. Amanek, however, a quick flick from Cadian. We're still gaming here. Borup's being handed something he can handle. And now he's already brought it down to a 1v1. Hunted by Nexa, though. And it was through the chaos that G2... So all Cadian needs to do is get one. Now he tucks in, waits for niko's contact. He actually goes for the re-peek. It's enough. And this aggression from Heroic, this pivot is paying dividends. Down arrives outside as well. Cadian in trouble. This could be problematic. If he's mollied into the fight, niko's going to have to do it all. He's been found as well. This is it. G2 are turning it around, and they will not bow out of this fight.
Oh my god, Borup is surrounded, but kind of in a good spot. No, apparently Nexa is incredible, and now Tessus.
Oh, lovely. Dreamy from Tessus. Bombs on Nexa. Vent, I don't know if it's broken.
Oh my god, that corner.
Will he see the barrel if he goes wide? I think he might. Nothing. Got him! Lovely from Tessus. Wow, that was procedural. And that is the game. Big credit where it's due. The Danes have come in and taken quite the scalp in this series. This was the route, and now no one's holding the flank. So they need to make sure there's some resistance on A to keep him busy. Next up.
Saw something.
He's seen something. He's seen enough. He might even get them both. They'll start to accelerate into the site. Tessus needs to delay. He knows if he dies, the rotate B will be swift. Jax has the bomb rather far committed. Kenny on B, calling it clear, even clearer now. This is going to be a bit of a pivot from G2. You can see they're swarming. And the CTs, they are just being eliminated. Kenny doing great work before Tessus arrives, and he was the MVP of Heroic's first map.
God, but this cross, that one flash, didn't really catch him there. Forces him off the angle for a second. That one's got him, though. Now 3 players progress towards the site. Bomb going to be planted. And Tessus tries to isolate Amanek, but he's got to buy a bit of time. Maybe Cadian can get there in time.
Cadian, he is going to have to really check his corners here. And even then, Nexa does get the better. Clean from G2.
You know, perfect. But I'm looking at this now, trying to learn what I can do. It's down right into short, but it baits in the rest. So on the speed up, they catch him, but now they're noting, actually, there's a lot of people here. Do they keep going? Kenny's still so low. That's a one-shot on a Dig, and Tessus is doing so well. Nexa burning alive, 6 HP. He's dead and gone. Was that an actual 1G?
That was a 1G.
That was a real 1G, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
a 1G.
I do like the concept and phrase living in their head rent-free. That's a memory loss moment there for Niko. Head ripped off. Jax showing what he can do with the Deagle, even though he didn't have the chance last round. This time the Tech-9s, the Eagles, looking a little deadly. Nexa going to continue forward, looking towards Jens, looking towards Borup, and he's actually getting a good bit of territory, but that sound cue.
Those 2 frags are magic from Kenny and Jax, because now this retake becomes so difficult. There's only 1 kit. They need frags now, and Borup's lost his life. It's down. Trying to lay down the law with his M4. Not to be.
Still haven't planted.
Yeah, they are taking their time with it. That's sweet, sweet time.
Let's go the bomb.
Oh, there's so many targets. That was very smart. Just using the steps and the draw of fire. Nade down to 1 again. Someone gets away with murder. The spray could find them both. It doesn't. Just between the wickets. It will be the second for G2. Oh, that's risky. Down.
Hell's down.
He's in trouble. He knows where Jax is coming from, and he handles it. That is a get-out-of-jail-free card. He's very grateful for that one, and now looking to pass go. He's out. Kenny, Nexa, and Amanek starting to try and find a way back into the site. Nexa's done it all on his own. Be open from a 3v5 to a level stead, but his teammates are under a lot of scrutiny. Cadian knows he needs to push them back. He knows
dead.
the B-side's lost. Cadian, he could lose to Nexa. Ducks his head over. He could burn to death if he's not too careful. Dunk will be avoided. But my goodness, G2, a 3 versus 5, now their advantage. And Nexa wants more.
Amazing work by Nexa. He's done everything possible here. He's created the space, but there's still CTs around. Bear in mind, Katie just off to the side. Finally going to get him after all that fight, but Niko suddenly swings things around, and Kenny left in the 1v2. It was looking good. Now, looking too much. Kenny tries to take a step, and it's all for nothing. What an angle as well here from Cadian. Posted in, posted out. Sign seal delivered from Jackson Kenny. These guys are on it right now. They're just going to be powering through. These are just banging out straight up one-to-one shots. Bomb going to be planted, and I don't think borup can do much about this one.
Nope, afraid not.
Oof.
If everybody's super, nobody is. Remember that one?
No.
You don't?
No.
No, that was it.
I think mid's clear and all the attack will be coming from the A site. Testis is going for a flank.
Have ramification. borup needed to win that. That was the bomb. Spotted at least.
Dominic.
And that flank, as you highlighted, Chad, can do damage. Niko rotating in from snipers. This just looks like a death sentence. And he's already caught Nexa, so maybe, yeah, look, he's even checking CT. He's cognizant, it's a possibility. Amanek to clutch with just 10 seconds, recovers the bomb, but he needs the frag, and it's Tessus with a great hold on A, just moving around short.
The nades are coming in. Nexa just got an absolute face full of damage. Niko in between the two fires. As Hunter finds him, and Hunter can work forward. More mollies, everything being poured into short to allow them to focus on one avenue of attack, but this leaves the Thieves with plenty of util to work with towards the site. They don't need it when Kenny is doing that sort of work. 2 down, and the site looks so vulnerable.
Yeah, when I talk about G2's in Vertigo, this time Nexa's molly on short doesn't catch him, but rather an opponent. Great nade, that stops the plant. Perhaps we're gaming here. If borup found his first, with a nice little pokeball onto Nexa. Desperately trying to take someone out without having to pull the trigger, but I'm afraid Amanek's position is so unbelievably rodenty.
Huge rat.
Yeah, ginormous. I don't think there's any chance. Doesn't even matter if he finds the other two. Amanek, oh! Yep, that's the frag. Takes the fight a little earlier, but still, that's going to be 7.
God, I bet there are so many wall bangs on this, aren't there? Because it's all so flimsy. But this boost is anything but.
Yeah, sturdy boost.
Stouncil has them locked in, so they're just going to rejig the setup here and find another annoying boost to take a frag as they come on up. This could be huge onto Kenny.
Oh, that looked bang on. A little too quick on the movement keys. Perhaps borup very quick on the trigger. That's bomb revealed. They can start to really house that, defend that. Not when Kenny is finding anybody that just puts a toe into his line of sight. Amanek catching the flank. Suddenly, this advantage has just been ripped from them in a matter of seconds. Amanek is low. Even lower now, 6 feet under. Kenny to clutch it. Not time, no life. 3 for Tessus again. Just when he needs to. The flash will catch the AWP though. Oh, turns it. He needs to get more than one here. Needs another. Stoun's helping. Go on now, borup. He's knocked off the edge. But damage inflicted. If Stoun survives, they're gaming. Needs another. Pulls the trigger. Nexa gone. We're looking good for the 5th here. Don't know why he's going for the repeat. Adrenaline surging through his veins. Niko playing by the flames. And on the cross is Hunter, so low. He has to use the smoke to his advantage here. Needs to catch a timing, but wide is Niko, and 5 is heroic. That's an incredibly important round.
Sorry, Chad.
But that would have been a good content piece. We're talking about our favorite Cologne memories. Cadian trying to write some new ones. Amanek's gone. Hunter charging up the short. Will upgrade. This is a big frag for
Oh, no.
More than one. He didn't have the trigger discipline. Potential for more there, perhaps. And now borup with clean onto Hunter, just as the smoke does plume, puts us into a very chaotic 2-on-2. There's no way Nex is going to try and plant now, is there? Not anymore.
Call upon borup. He had a rough couple of starting rounds. He was really taking his time to get off the starting blocks, but now he's doing well. But Kenny? Kenny? Oh, he's been spotted. borup just about had the presence of mind to turn and check, and Kenny can't get away with it. Nicely done in the end, and honestly, I want to steal that. How hard is that to line up?
Very difficult.
Okay, well.
I think it's a moving forward jump.
Oh, we're not doing that, are we? We're not doing any of that. Look at this. What is this rap coming out from the tees? It's sick. Yeah. Okay, I doubted a little bit of heroic then. I was like, oh, where's that style gone?
Nexa.
I've just seen it until Nexa dismantled half of it. Now Tessus and Stoun are in trouble.
Yeah, the whole plan kind of revolved around knocking Nexa. He gets 4. I really want to see that one again. You've really got the element of surprise there, but it's Nykytilan.
Oh my
First
God.
bullet headshot, third bullet headshot, 30 HP for the last kill as well.
Around on the ramp. Nykytilan, though, when he last got tested, succeeded, and then some. This time, the flashes are right on point.
Yeah, this is juicy and
Oh.
quite competitive yet. A collat. Kenny. 1 bullet, 2 kills. Maybe we're gaming. Kenny certainly is. He's found another. All 3 members of Heroic ripped out by the AWP. The rest have SMGs, and now Jax makes his presence known. Just like that, a 3 versus 5 into a 1 versus 3. G2 have not moved a meter. Any questions about Kettle of Fish, Chad?
Oh, do you know the origins of kettle of fish?
No.
Yeah, me
I
either.
actually don't either. Is he going walkabout? Is he going for a look down here?
He
Is there
must
a
have
flash or
teammate,
something? I don't see anyone flash in hand. He's just gone in dry, and Borup dies for it. So, job done. Quick assassination for Kenny. Can peel away, and what a bit of impact.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Hunter, you rascal! Gets away with murder. Only the first. Testus on short, pipes up.
He could fall back. There is plenty of time.
He's so loud, though. They have to hit their walk key. It would be... Whoa, Nex is on that boost. I bet you Testus is ready for that. Kenny, not impossible for him to peek up. Oh, there we go.
Lovely.
That is exactly what they needed. But Jax, unfortunately, Cadian went for mid.
Bomb down.
They've got to clear the sandbags that they haven't
They're
been
not
missed
even
from
volleying
too
it.
much. I don't think they seem all that aware. And now hearing all the pin pulls, he's going to swing on it so well with Amanek. And that's just a full-on shutdown on ramp.
I haven't been saying Cadian's name a lot this game. Been very, very, previously very influential on that AWP. Seems to have kind of grown and molded himself. Quite the competitive player. Now with the Nico frag, a bomb plant can occur. Crucial round here. Perhaps even map defining. It's a really tight line. He's aiming to catch them on the cross, but woof. Reaction times almost inhuman required. That's an easier shot, but an overreaction. Overreaching, and now it's just Jax to tidy it up. Easy peasy. Lemons are squeezed, and we do see 15 for G2.
Towards the forklift room, and the flashes from Stown come in. Kenny not blind, will miss the initial shot. There's lots of pressure.
Yeah, he immediately falls out. Amanek won't be interested in fighting, but it does seem that we're going to be having some action here.
Yeah, both these teams are up for it as well. Kenny now forced forward, has to whip it, and
What?
he does! Just breaking his wrist on the shot, but he breaks Borup's head in the meantime. A 4v3, the T-side are just in tatters. And one by one, they go towards them, and one by one, they fall. They're down to just 2 left, and what do you do with this?
Yeah, looks like an impending doom for the Danes in map 2. Nico, ooh, the flash saves him. Jax has a good idea as to his location. Sound cues too, and just takes his head clean off. Bullet to the eardrum, and that's it. 16 to 7, G2 remind us what they're capable of, and it sets the scene oh so perfectly.
But maybe Arcadian's gonna make some noise himself. We have an interesting pistol. Chad, you said to expect some curiosities from Heroic, and they've certainly pulled one to start with.
They're ready for this. They have looked at the demos. They are absolutely perfectly equipped to deal with 1 mid, 2 under. Borup beheads Nexa and all onto Amanek with nothing but a P250. He's got the aim, but he hasn't got the brain. Certainly not anymore. Stown blows it out of his head, and we are into round 2. Left-hand channel. Oh, thank you for the X-ray toggle. We're living in Amanek's POV now, and he's managed to get both of them. That is colossal. And immediately, I mean, this now needs some CT aggressions, Lauren. We need to see Tessus taking some initiative.
So it's always a question, you know, do you want to go and risk it and try and take the guns away, ruin them for the following round, or do you want to start building a bank for yourself? And well, the answer is putting that money in the back pocket.
You know, a howl's a
That's a bomb delivery.
Oof.
Oh, that's even dropped a little bit closer, so they can't even get around the side to pick it up. That's pretty rough. Yeah, Amanek. Oh, he's hiding in the little corner, the
Knows it as
flash
well.
out. Oh, Amanek, nice work to at least get that bomb there. So, game back on, I guess, 2v3, 50 seconds. Just because the exchanges happened so early, there's still a fair amount of time. Look at the pace Kenny's picked up, too. Straight through towards A, but the problem is there's going to be rats about in the building. They're everywhere.
Yeah, look at the angles they're holding A from. Is CT and T spawn. That's a funky one. On the ramp, it's going to be Kenny. eliminating one of those aforementioned threats. A 2v2 now. This was a 2v4. So Kenny and Amanek burning. Oh, the spread gets the frag. Borup. He didn't have to lift a finger for that one. Oh, and Kenny's found a very precise headshot down. Still ears ringing after that one, I'd assume. Borup calls the bluff on the fake. Planting open, this would be the perfect and freest of frags. Borup, he wins the round for his squad.
How sights play out, but it looks like a different approach this time. Way heavier lean towards B, and Kenny could be at the forefront of it.
Boosted up, a missed shot gives Cadian a new lease of life and takes life as well. Jack's gone. Re-peeking in, and Kenny just collects down unchecked, but the swing from Amanek is perfect. They got their flight paths ironed out. It is without a kink, without a hitch. Tessus, perhaps he is feeling a little kinky. Gonna catch the cross onto bench, and that was his only avenue in. He'll be backing away, or at least trying to fake the steps.
Player who kept pushing B halls. There was one player who, was it a Polish player? I'm trying to think if it...
Like Snacks Wonderland kind of
It
vibe?
might be...
Round connector to have that contact, but Borup, if they both come down this low ramp, he's got a good shot at one here. Oh, great reactions from Borup.
Bloody hell.
That disadvantage from G2 is waning. Another frag for Heroic. It's Cadian. Immediately traded. Nexa, 1 versus 2 now. Already 2 kills to his name.
Down is, now he's got the rifle.
Oh, Nico's read this.
Nico, why is your brain so big?
How's Nico read this? This could be insane.
What? He's prepped for, maybe timing, maybe the fact that they've cleared down the ramp. That was 10-head play from Nico. I don't know how else he predicts that.
Oh, that looks like a nice and easy one from Jax. Going to be throwing them out towards the A site. Looks like it's going CT of all places.
It missed.
It did. So not stealing that lineup.
Nice trade from him though. It's down though. The flash was so good from Nexa to set up Jax so well. So well for that. And the last 2 CTs, where are they? Kind of stuck towards top mid for one. That's Cadian over there. And Borup just in middle as well.
They might go for it now. I think
Now it's game on.
I thought they were about to start heading to spawn
Yeah,
to
it
save.
looked like it. All right, Cadian's got the AWP now. They've got the first step. That's probably put a little
they're in
bit of fear.
transition.
Oh, they don't know. Wait, did they not see him walking away from the site? They could do something dirty with this. There's a smoke. Yeah. Look at Cadian. He's got the smoke and the flash. Do they even realize, though? You're going to clear sight and you might not have time. And now Nex has come back going, hey, there's a problem. He gets it done. Cadian does get one back, but by now the clock is ticking and Cadian needs to get out with that. Oh, he gets stuck and he's away. There was a very fine margin. We could have had a ninja defuse. We could have had an easy save.
We were able to convert it.
Sound cue for Tess as he knows he's got company. Namanek's gonna be flashed. Oh, it's perfect from Heroic. Cadian sets him up, lines him up, and it's Tessus to bowl the knockout blow.
See him. He got enough. Oh, that's a brave one. Get out of there. Just about makes it away as Cadian's gonna be called in. He looks uncomfortable. He's readjusted. He gets one, but one slip through. Jax is already out. He's down. Tessus is there. This combo, it looked so hectic, so terrifying. It scares the life out of me, these sort of rounds. So much danger, but these deep smokes. Niko plays ahead of it, and it allows Nexa a little bit of room to work here, and he's going to bound forward towards that rifle.
So ramp will be smoked off. Only to Tetris, they can focus their attention on Palace and the smoke push. They need to be jiggling that. They need to be faking that. No one's got jungle info yet. I'm getting a bit nervous here, Lauren.
Yeah, time's of the essence, and now Hunter's made it even harder. This is an excellent round from the Tees, and it just felt so flat from Heroic. They've been outplayed from the very start. These shots don't matter, and he may not live here. What a bit of play from G2. I'm surprised they got away with that, honestly.
All right, gang. Well, we're going to jump into Skybox just quickly here.
Fast about this. There isn't a great deal of time, so Kenny has to kind of go out as is, and those CT players are going to be surely watching this. They've got a slither to work with, and that may be enough. I don't know what Kenny can do. Takes the scalp off of one, and now it's game back on, but 2 more players in CT. I don't know how he just got that bomb plant.
I'm really surprised they let him plant. And that shot could have very well connected. This could spiral. It still can when Kenny's got his signature weapon in his hand. Cadian eliminates him with the very same. Amanek, that tag from Borup could have ramifications, and it does. Niko can finish him off neat and tidy, no stress. It could very well have been a 1 duel otherwise.
We've got Borup, Tessus and Stown to deal with this.
Hero Mac 10, I guess.
Oh, here they come.
Yeah, and they've already lost a great deal of health, but they've lost a defender. Stown's going to be forced to do a whole lot here with his defensive AWP. His rotation's coming in, but the cavalry's late, and Kenny's quick. Quick smoke on towards kitchen. They want to get out. Cadian's got an AWP. It's not ideal. And this 3v3 could really spiral. Nexa's got an upgrade. His P250's bats, and he does find Borup. This is a problem, and it's all Nexa. Will go down eventually, but the damage inflicted. This was essentially a half buy. I don't know how Heroic can explain a loss of this round. I don't know what Niko can do. A smoke.
Oh, it's gone too far.
Oh, that's 2 rounds now that G2 have snatched away.
It looks like a very hefty lean towards A. The bomb is still at spawn. Amanek's back there, but Kenny going to connect on towards Borup. That's a big name to be taken away from that A side. He's been ever present towards CT, but now it's going to go down to Niko. Just the SMG, but...
Revenge. There's Jax from the previous round getting one back against Niko. What, 35 seconds left to defuse the bomb. No defuse kit. Cadian the only man standing. That's 7.
That is, and I'm sure a rather rousing team talk from coach of Heroic and part-time deity Hunden is going to have to step in. Well, and they've actually stacked B here, so it will just be Jax the Canary. And, well, that Canary is...
Get out of the coal mine.
Final cheap, yeah. Kenny does well to actually find one and get away. Yet to see that bomb down, so we've got a real round here. It's about to get a bit deathmatchy as the smokes fade. It is just Amanek's smoke to cause more of a nuisance, and he has got a kit on that, so expect to see the only reason he'll deploy that is if he can get on the bomb.
Yeah, good shout. It's down. Oh, banger from Nexa. Why is he so good at pistols? He did that on Vertigo as well. I'm liking this player. Amanek trying to get closer to being relevant here. Nexa powering forward again. That's another head. Hunter comes in. This is looking very good for G2 at this point. Cadian's going to have to do something wondrous, but he's been spotted. Nexa having none of it. The man is incredibly good at these rounds.
Set a note in my is the battle for mid control. They send 3 Ts there early. They get a kill. They then can group up and go anywhere they want.
Play ahead of those smokes. That's lovely.
You don't need me anymore to analyze Mirage. Everybody can.
Just a bit bitter, Chad.
I've been spent so much time with Chad's venom. I can just spit it out at any moment's notice.
Imagine just having fun on a map. What a concept. What a concept this A-ramp plays. Look at the amount of tension he's drawing over there, but Kenny's not having any of it. But he does eventually fall through from Connector. And now the last 2 players are kind of being held irrelevant here from CT, but Amanek fancies getting in on the action. He's played ahead of what they expected. Nexa's there on towards Niko. Oh, if you got that, it was getting back on. Now it's on Nexa, and it's that one step too far.
Let's see who the filthy animal is today. Shots, Hunter, Tessus, looking good. Amanek so consistent with the UMP in close quarters. Cadian on the quick scope. That should open up B. This game plan has worked wonderfully here for round 20. The bomb plant yet to happen and the cross being held. Go on, Kenny gets one more bite, one more chance. He might be flashed, might be mollied. He's going to stand his ground as long as he can. He knows it's a valuable shot, misses it, and game on.
That was it. That was the second he had to make that shot. And now with Nexa dying on short, these two have suddenly run out of gas. There's not much left in the tank, so it's time to peel away from this and try and keep those guns. But Borup...
Those 2 frags with the AWP, one towards middle and then one on that catwalk position. Integral. Now coming up catwalk with the bomb, but there's still 2 players rooted in the back of the B site. This is going to be difficult.
That's a start. Big start. I like it onto B, though.
Rotation.
Oh, this is going to get really uncomfortable if Amanek goes down. Nexa's in trouble. He's relieved some of the pressure. He needs more. Double. Hunter as well. They're piping up all over the shop. It's onto Hunter. A 1v2. Very capable. And he's got his best weapon for it as well. The M4A1. One of the very few players that has crafted the art with the silenced version, but exposes his back. Contestus punishes. Heroic starting to extend their lead.
Going to be feeling a little bit more pressure, as is Hunter, who's over by jungle. Mollies go in. Where is that bomb going? They've got 15 seconds here. Amanek still stands as he stands tall. He's paranoid about the apartments. They're running out of time, 10 seconds.
It's all on Kenny S at this point. He needs to get that bomb planter. No, he's gone. Niko wide swinging onto Kenny.
No time.
Bang. He's got it. Straight through the box as Cadian was planting. G2 take the round. Amanek, he was helpless from B short.
But they need more miracles like that. That was almost a heroic miscommunication mid-round flub.
Down's gonna get caught. Pre-fire. Tessus is there as well. Gaming, they know there's another. That flash came from somewhere. They're gonna not have their knives out, you'd have hoped. Either way, into the B site. Heroic poised for 14. They made it
It's a
forced to
save.
save. That's it. Heroic, 2 rounds away from playoffs.
Look at Borup as well. He's so close. He's heard all these steps, I'm pretty sure, over by ramp. He definitely heard Kenny at least leaving the site, so... Alrighty.
14. How 26 shapes up. Testis is looking a little aggro. Straight out, and the spray. It's only one. My goodness, the spray transfer from niko into Kenny. That's nuts. They don't have the numbers though. Borup and Stown up against the world. They've got their access to the site. They got the smoke, but I don't see a plant. In fact, I can't even see the bomb. Now in the hands of Stown. He is giving it a good go. The fight not coming in clean. And a second! Borup! He's done enough! It's only Jax now to clutch it out, or Heroic are at playoff point.
Unbelievable scenes. Picking up the pace like that, I guess that's one way to play through the nerves and the second guessing. You just bang it in towards A, but now we've got Jax playing it back through and Borup's done enough. But this could be the answer. It's not as clean as you'd like, but it's still in it. Does he find Borup? 2 kills already to make this round look like heroics.
He has to hold his nerve here. He cannot afford to be going for these fights. Tuck into the corner. Clock is his best friend. Borup doesn't move a muscle, and he's done enough. Jax accepts his fate. It is going to be 15 for Heroic. The both of them, Stown planting, Borup defending. I loved it. 15 to 11.
Keep our eyes towards B. Kenny's got the feeling, and it's not a bad one either. 2 of the players in the apartments are going to start showing, which makes him feel even more secure here. Keep your eyes on the bomb still. They haven't seen Kenny. They only saw the player towards the kitchen side. Stown's found Kenny, but Cadian's success is a problem.
He's open.
Bomb is on way towards A.
Yeah, but Nexa, he's already pieced this one together. He will be in CT in time. And he's not caught the flash. Testis will go down. Nexa trying to save him. He always pulls out the clutch moments.
Tucked in.
18 seconds. Cadian will not have a safe space to plant. The smoke almost aids him, but it does enable Nexa to play around it. With 10 seconds left, he's rocked the clock. Amanek's got a frag. Cadian's got to hit one wild into the smoke. Imagine Nexa plays it to perfection. And G2 will see another round of play. It looks like Heroic had done enough. Testis, you have a job, your responsibility. You have the bomb. Check your flank. Oh my god, Jax is about to cause disaster for Heroic. 2.5. That will get him towards the finish line and certainly slow down Heroic in the same.
Hunter's going spawn. This is going to be probably the knockout punch. Does Stown even know it? He's definitely got an idea, but he's keeping track of Stown. Gotta be careful.
Oh, this is some proper Counter-Strike.
Uh-oh. Now, Borup finding that, you're going to start isolating players. You're going to start making there be some problems. This isn't comfy anymore. That's a great flash. Nice work. As now at least they've secured the bomb, and suddenly the threat that was building with Borup has been nullified.
But they're rather static, and G2 just going to be happy to fend off. That's 2.
Cadian's really quick to mid here. Is he looking for the fight early towards Hunter? I'm not sure what he's up to, but there's pressure across the map. The T's are definitely showing their hand, and Hunter has absolutely outdone Cadian there. There is a fight back, and that's in niko fighting Jax. But this is a shutdown, and it's Hunter leading the way. My word, 15-15. You blink and you miss it.
1 palace, 1 connector. The crunch is coming in.
So ideally, contact ramp, then Borup reveals himself. He'll be able to catch Jax's back turned, and there's the contact they were waiting for. Borup's going to start to move, as is niko, and he's being held at bay. G2, oh, it's perfect from their riflers. Hunter and Jax say, find another site. A is ours. In their CT rounds on overtime, let's see if he can survive a little longer. Amanek does well to find Borup full flash, and a second as well. G2 filling the feed with 3. Now just Heroic working on the 2-man left. If he can recover the bomb, round on. Cadian with his AWP is being stared down. Rotation kind of hinges on niko here.
Big kill.
He lives. Barely, but he lives. 7 HP. Oh, Nex is doing it anyway.
Cadian takes some space. It's niko, though, who's going to have a nightmare to get across here.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, there we go.
Trying to bait the shot. Amanek not going to make that mistake. Cadian, time to hear the loud roar.
Oh, this timing is horrible. 2 from the right, 1 from the left. Back to the wall. He scoped in, doesn't unscope. He's trying to catch the timing right, but time is starting to tick here. They're out and about. And Alex is almost off his chair, but it will be the CTs to get on the board.
Early warning signals across the map.
Like the setup in middle. This time for niko and Cadian. Tessus was there as well.
Down.
And that's perfect. Heroic, they were not thrown off by leaving A so open. I mean, they have the control. The bomb in mid, you're absolutely bang on, Chad. This really does make things awkward. Amanek's doing his best just to find something on B. Well, that's exactly what he wanted. A start. Tessus catching nades now. Maybe Amanek can go for a little stylish finish. Not to be equalized by Heroic.
And definitely turning the screws a little bit here, but the T-side now making their approach. It's down gifted one there. No pressure really coming from him. He doesn't even back down either. He's waiting for more, and he gets just deleted. Amanek there, now Cadian, the next in line. Gonna get one, but now the pressure comes in, trade comes out. The T's have the side, but the quick flank.
I don't know if Kenny's going to be anticipating this. He does tend to do cursory glances in his gameplay, but that is enough for Borup. 25 seconds.
Bomb's not down yet. Why haven't they planted?
Haven't they planted? Well, Hunter doesn't matter with his reactions like that. 180 under Tessus's brain. Bomb needs to be planted. The Molotov isn't going to stop it. Leaping fast, Borup, he's feeling. Double peek does come in from G2. They're doing everything in their power, but Hunter walks in and it's the double. Great play from Nexter and Hunter, but my goodness, an exhale more than a celebration. I don't like how open he is. He's got 30 HP, that's 1 AK. Oh, well, it's in his head. He does manage to take down Kenny S, now dead. 3v3, flank coming in from Cadian as you outlined, Chad. This is the all-in, but this is a retake on B. It's never comfortable. It's never satisfying. There isn't enough smokes and mollies on the T side, at least. They won't be able to hold Heroic back in any stretch. I think I'd just see a recovered incendiary from the corpse of Stown. That could work nicely if the clock continues to run down. niko, Borup from kitchen position. And it works wonderfully. Borup flushes out Amanek. Will they expect a second? Nexa does cut down the app's presence. Borup needs to check his corners. Clean. Jax eliminates, and G2 through overtime, the final round of it. They do manage to weather the storm of Heroic.